Hey guys, I just wanted to make note. This is the first rabbit. The pedicle is making noise.
Hola, this is Travis with Beyond Bipolar blog. I'm here with my brother in beautiful Mazatlan, Mexico. I just want to discuss some updates when it comes to my pet. One of my bunnies had recently passed away a couple days ago. We don't know exactly how she died, but she died peacefully. I did not cry, but my brother took it pretty personal, and he ended up crying before we put her in the freezer. Sadly, it didn't really affect me on an emotional level right away, but I feel like I do miss the rabbit, and though I was constantly bitching about my ex, I realized the rabbit meant more to me because she lived with us for almost 9 years. She would have been 9 as of February 13th, and she died January 13th, just a month before her birthday. Is there anything you want to add to it regarding your thoughts and prayers for the rabbit, Kyle?
Hey guys, this is Kyle, and I wasn't sure how I was actually going to react, but ironically, I actually ended up crying really, really badly, and we'll probably show it a little bit in the video here. But anyway, I was really sad. We took care of her for 9 years, all that love. She was the queen bunny, and she had a lot of personality, a lot of spunk. She was very smart, and yeah, when you love something and care about something, you feel sad when they're gone. But here's another perspective. So what's the point of life if there's just death? Well, if it gives anyone peace of mind, I think living forever is kind of miserable. Not saying that you should commit suicide or anything like that, but it's kind of weird. I feel like death is kind of a healer in a way. It transforms things. It causes you to rethink your actions. It causes you to forget all the bad actions of people that actually hurt you. So even though death seems scary and whatnot, maybe it's not as horrible as some people think, because it does allow people to heal. It allows people to forgive their misgivings or misdeeds, and it's a really precious moment if you think about it. Let's go more towards the beach. I just wanted to add more to death is that, in my perspective, although it will hurt when my dad dies, maybe it'll force us to be our own person, forgive his misgivings, and actually be grateful for all the things. I mean, maybe time isn't the enemy. It allows you to appreciate things. Without death, you can't appreciate life. But does that mean that you should just die? Not really, because, just look. This is what life is about, traveling, meeting people, talking to people, going out. The bands are playing lively things, even though I'm sure a lot of people suffer with suicidality and depression. There's still a lot more to life. I was actually kind of surprised to hear one of my friends is struggling with SI and she hasn't been feeling that well. And it's strange because you would think on the outside things are fine, but in the end, maybe it just could be a chemical issue, just like my brother. So even though my brother's been having some issues, but basically I was just trying to say that death forces you to appreciate life. So we took care of her for 9 years. It hurt when she had to go, when I held her limp body, but I still appreciate her. And ironically, she's probably the longest relationship, if you could call it, I had with something as an animal. But that's all that you could think about. All right, so this is Travis again. My brother basically pitched his last farewell when it comes to Loppy. She was one of 2 rabbits we adopted when they were about 3 months old. Unfortunately, one was a male and one was a female, and they ended up having babies. They are actually roughly 8.5 years old. As I stated before, Kyle took it really personally, and for me, I took it personally as well. I just felt like I couldn't cry over it, but there's definitely that hole in my heart. That experience is kind of able to repair itself, and it
it doesn't seem as bad as when I was actually mulling over Joanne, my other ex, my actual ex, who I only knew 3 months.
So does that mean you love Loppy less?
I actually love Loppy more because I realize she means more to me with all that time of 9 years spending with her.
How come you haven't cried over her though?
I haven't cried over Joanne either.
Maybe you need to cry over her about the loss.
I can't cry over it.
Why?
Just can't.
So you cried over that other girl, Unji.
Yeah, but remember, it's the meds that are taking care of the
Okay,
business.
so let's talk about
Careful, they come behind
meds.
you.
Let's talk about meds and psychotropics and suicidality. Like,
All right, so
with our
basically,
friend, what's your opinion on it?
right now, I'm taking Seroquel 25 milligrams. I had to put myself on it because I didn't want to put myself on lithium because it was causing me to gain weight. So the issue with that is I was unsure if Seroquel was working, and it was not working at first, but then it did, and now it's not working as well, and I'm waking up in the middle of the night with anxiety, fear, dread, and the whole shebang with SI. It's not as bad as before when I was hospitalized Christmas and Eve and Christmas Day, but it's still bothering me to the fact that I have to mention it. So it's kind of ironic when I'm here in Mexico, I should be enjoying my time, which I am every day from morning to sunset, but when I wake up in the middle of the night, I definitely have that urge to want to hurt myself, and it's definitely not a good feeling that I enjoy having. And I'll probably talk about Seroquel later in another review because I did start that back in 2009, but I developed catatonia. So, which is like listlessness or whatever you want to call it. It's similar to people with schizophrenia. They just become inept and unable to do anything. So, with that being said, I will make a Seroquel video. That's it.
Weed?
Oh, weed. Well, my friend mentioned weed, and people with schizophrenia, if you have like psychosis, if you do weed, it can actually exacerbate your psychosis and make things worse. So that's why I never tried weed, and people have mentioned it to me that I should try it. But I don't think it's really beneficial for me. Is there anything else you want to add to it?
Just say rest in peace, Loppy. We love you so much. You're a good rabbit. And we love you a lot, and we'll send you off with these ocean waves like we have here.
Just look at the beautiful scenery, guys. I want you guys to understand you have to learn to explore life, appreciate life.
Meet a bunch
you
of
can't
people.
just expect life to show up for you and something to happen. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, but reality is you gotta get yourself out there. You gotta try to make a contribution to your life. For me, it's making these Beyond Bipolar blog videos. I only have like 357 subscribers, but I'm aiming for 500. I just hope you guys understand that I struggle too, even to this day, even on vacation. But keep in touch, stay well. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested.
Do you feel life is meaningless even when you're getting that SI?
You know, once I go back to sleep, things are fine, but early mornings are kind of tough
What's
for
your
me.
advice for people that are struggling like you?
When I wake up,
SI.
usually it's less better to mull than sitting and stalling in bed. Then it's probably better to get up and be active. I make myself a cup of coffee. I eat some small snack. I don't overindulge, but that usually kind of calms my nerves a bit, and I'm able to sleep. But I definitely was wanting to pace last night because I didn't feel too well.
Let's sit here today, so I'm going to do some more B-roll here. So is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, bye guys. You have a good one. Bye. Enjoy the ocean view.
Rip Loppy.
Rest in peace, Lop.
Can you be here with me till the end of time? Can you be here with me, baby, you?
Hey guys, I just wanted to make note. This is the first rabbit. The pedicle is making noise. So we had to put her in the freezer. She's a good rabbit. So we had to put her in the freezer for the first rabbit. I knew she was making noise. So. My brother adopted her. She was born February 13, 2018.
You mean 2013?
2013, and we gave her a good life. Just glad I was painting downstairs so we could see her. Give her the safe passage. Alright. Thanks.